Cincinnati welcome inside Crosley Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and today on the hill, Brady Singer. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The throw to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Jorge Posada stands in now and watches strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. One out, bases empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Struck him out looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. And there's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario makes the grab, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Barry Larkin. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires the first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Stepping in, Reggie Sanders.
1-0.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one missed. Pulls that one foul. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Dunn matched a homer in his last game. Infield shifted to the pull side. Now snap throw to first. Back in there standing. And now it's going to be Adam Dunn. Just missed. Sanders, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Reds leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Singer back to work. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Mantle, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And there's a ball. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
He goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That's off the inside corner. And it's 3-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way. And that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one's in there. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. 2 on, 1 out. Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees, and that misses. 1-0. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. The throw in. Tag. Safe. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Big RBI for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, 1 out. This is Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And it's even up. That one hit to right. Sanders hauls it in for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jose Ramirez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left side. Done. Should have this one. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench. Ripped to short. Terang over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting sixth, third baseman Jeimer Candelario.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now it's Austin Hayes. That one drilled left field and foul ball. The 0-1. And ball 1. Candelario stands at first with 1 out.
Whew. 1 and 2.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some
run.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here's Jose Trevino in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. Yankees 1 and the Reds nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Just missed. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
Ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today?
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Just missed. That one not close. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Mickey Mantle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bases juiced, no outs. And a swing and a miss.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Out there to center. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw to third. In there safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gehrig at third. Mantle on at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
You can see they're continuing to try to apply pressure on this pitcher who struggled a little bit. But the problem is you get caught right there. You're helping him out. You're giving him an out that he struggled to get. You want to make.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. That one felt good. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Kwan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. And now, Ha-Sung Kim. RBI single his last time up. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Larkin batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Just off the outside edge, and the count 1-2. Taps softly to the right side, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's way high, and the count is filled up.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
For the Reds, 2nd baseman Isaiah.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 2nd baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Just missed.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a pop-up. Garrett sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Frankie Montas.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed. Outside low, 2-0. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 27th home run of the season. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ruth now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's down and in. Swing and a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Stringing them together, that's
Now
3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. Fouled off left side. Ruth leads off first with 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Right side, Sanders under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Reggie Sanders. Inside, and that's ball 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Line to left, and foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
So man aboard, Adam Dunn, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped. Kwan sprinting after it. Won't get to this one in the alley. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is Johnny Bench. This one in the dirt. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0. Man at second. In the dirt, blocked. At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One on, nobody out. A run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Popped up first base side. Garrett under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Chamber. Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ground ball left side. In time to Gehrig. Out. Number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hayes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's fouled away. Done on third with 2 out. That one finds the zone and a count 1-2.
So far all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
2 outs. On the outside corner, got him looking. A run, a hit, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jackson Merrill.
Montas back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Done. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Kwan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one clips the outside corner. Now 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one way outside. The count now 2-2. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanders sizing this one up. Looks it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Knocks it down. The throw is late, and they don't get the out.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground. Bench. The flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hard hit right side. Garrett takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Stuart Fairchild.
Next to hit, Stuart Fairchild. Struck out swinging his first time.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
The Reds with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. And that misses. And it's 1-1. And that's too high.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Larkin, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Hunter Gaddis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Franco warming up as well. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. So 2 down, and the batter now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0-2 in this one. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. One for the Reds on the homer. It's 7-2. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Got him. 1 out. Jorge Posada, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Two and 2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. Full count now. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Nick Martinez gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Lou Gehrig. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Off the mark there. 1-2 the count.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Now
pitches
batting,
to
the
even that
center
count
fielder,
up at 2
Jackson
balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Merrill in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Garrett off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out. And next for New York, Stephen Kwan.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 9-2 ball game.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside.
Ball. High.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard. And now here is Adam Dunn. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Babe Ruth won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
Takes over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Bench in the box again. Takes a strike. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Throw into third. He's in there. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2. That one way inside.
Ball, slow. Up. 3-1.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hayes at the plate now. That's ball 1. Sanders on third. Bench on at first with 2 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill makes the play, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 in this one. Rips one to right. And it goes just foul. The Yanks up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High in the air, out to right. Sanders on the move. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose
2 down,
Ramirez.
bases empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. That one called a strike. 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Two outs. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
He was all over that one. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ruth in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 10 and the Reds 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Cade Smith.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino.
Catcher, Jose Trevino.
Lights never dim, so the demons unfit. What a go with interest. I'm a soldier, straight rock and roller. Since I rock the limited. People say they want some new flavor. Well, this is it. And I'm on it. I've been on my freshest lottie-dottie hit.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael King up and throwing. Franco, the lefty, warming up as well. Softly hit to third, and that's a foul ball. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Now one missed. And it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Man at first, nobody out. Stuart Fairchild now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Now the infield shifts to double play depth.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now Barry Larkin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 10-3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Connor Falefa stands in now and watches strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And that one fouled off. Fairchild, the lead runner at second. Larkin at first with no outs. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 10-4. And here is Reggie Sanders. He's a guy who does it all. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kate
pitching for New York. Number 52, John Franco.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, nobody out with 2 runs already in here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Done. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Johnny Bench. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Kim with the throw to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 8th inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig.
First baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Martinez back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Mickey Mantle. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So they're at the corners now. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip to second, to first, not in time. And a run scores. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees.
Stephen Kwan.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to short. To second, there's Connor Falefa. That's the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Reds 4. Ready for the bottom of the 8th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jeimer Candelario.
Pitching for New York. Number 34, Michael King.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the DH, Austin Hayes. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the plate, inside. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Just misses with that one.
3-2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Now a screamer into the outfield. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Won't stop rocking till I retire. Spaceship fly high, lights never dim.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot
1 ball,
against a good
2
sinker.
strikes.
Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. That missed inside, and it's 3-2. Out to short. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for the
We're
Reds.
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
55.
Taylor Rogers.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important out.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the
Now
plate, but
batting,
that'll help.
second
Challenging with the
baseman,
fastball
Jose
right in the heart of the
Ramirez.
zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball 1.
That's a ball. Tried to
1
attack
out.
with a sweeper. Out in front and foul to the left side. Runner at third here. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. No outs, runner over at third. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And now it's 12-4. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next,
two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One run, one hit, no errors. We head to the bottom of the ninth. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. That's towards center. Ramirez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Barry Larkin getting ready to hit. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Terang to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Reggie Sanders will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The Reds down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.